The Detroit Lions did not address the wide receiver position in the 2024 NFL Draft. And it has a lot of Lions fans wondering, are they going to address it? Who are you going to bring in to this wide receiver room to compete? They need more depth, which I don't hate. I don't think depth is a bad thing. If you want to bring in another wide receiver to compete, go ahead. Zay Jones, who was just released by the Jacksonville Jaguars, is available. Tyler Boyd, a reliable slot / outside receiver that I think Jared Goff would absolutely love. He's available. DJ Chark, former Lion, someone that had a rapport with Goff, he's available. Odell Beckham Jr., he's available, but I'm out on him. I don't think the Lions would be interested either. But there's other options as well. Hunter Renfrow, Corey Davis, who retired. They could bring him out of retirement. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. There's options for the Lions to bring in. Where are you guys at with it? I'll ask you this. How much of a need is it? Because I think edge is the clear need. And then down here is wide receiver. Like, I don't think wide receiver is as much of a need as edge. Like, I think edge, we can all agree, super important. They need another bookend next to Aiden Hutchinson. I agree with that. Wide receiver to me is a position that if they address it, great. If you want to bring in someone to compete for some depth, awesome. I have no problem with that. I believe competition raises everyone's level of play. And pressure makes diamonds. So if you want to bring in some competition for JMO, for DPJ, I don't think for Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, there's no competition. But you get the point. If you want to bring in someone, go ahead. But at the same time, let's not act like this wide receiver room is just shabby either. I mean, Amon-Ra, who is a top 5 wide receiver, JMO, who I think we all agree, we got to stay consistent here, will break out this season and will have a big year. I would not disagree with that. So there you go. There's 2. 3, DPJ, who people forget last year in Cleveland, 800 plus yards, and his quarterback was who? Jacoby Brissett. And that's all due respect. But Jacoby Brissett, essentially. They had Deshaun Watson, I believe, there for a couple games. That's what you have to work with. Those are just the 3. We haven't even gotten to Cleve Raymond, who is solid. We haven't even gotten to Antoine Green, who we really don't know, and he made plays in the preseason. But I do think he's got something to give as well. But the Lions have enough if they don't sign someone. Like, you still have Laporta, who, hell, count him as a receiver as well. He's a weapon. And you have Jahmyr Gibbs in the passing game. Dave Montgomery can catch some passes out the backfield as well. So it's not that the Lions don't need one at all, but they'll be fine if they don't address it. That's where I'm at with it. Like, I think people get panicked because, again, you're in a Super Bowl. You're officially a Super Bowl contender. So with that comes pressure, and you want to make sure you have, an influx of players at every position, and you're deep. And I get that, and I agree. But this video for me is more, hey, I'm cool with bringing a player in, but don't forget you got DPJ, who, guys, I'm telling you right now, he can fill that Josh Reynolds role. His best season in Cleveland is better than any season Josh Reynolds has had. And that's with all due respect to Josh Reynolds. But let's not sleep on who DPJ is. Guy's a burner. Like, he especially with Goff now with a whole offseason. Last year he got traded midseason, got thrown into this offense while it was already humming, and he didn't make really an impact, which is fine. This offseason into next year, he'll have a rapport with Goff. He'll be able to showcase his skill set. And I think a lot of Lions fans will be shocked with what DPJ can do in this league. Like, that he's a good player. So, yeah, go ahead. Sign a Zay Jones. Bring him in. Why not? Tyler Boyd. Why not? DJ Chark. I don't know about that one. I don't know about Odell Beckham Jr. either. So I don't think the free agency wide receiver class is that impressive right now as it is. Like, there's no one that jumps off the page. You could bring someone in for depth, but Zay Jones, do it. I don't have an issue with it, but I think DPJ can be even better. I do. Like, don't forget, every year in this league, he's gotten better. Before Amari Cooper got there and he got traded. From his first season to second season to third season, he increased in catches, in yards. He was just continuing to improve. And I'm not even a Michigan fan, but he's a good player. So keep that in mind. And I want all Lions fans to keep that in mind when you're discussing how much the Lions need a wide receiver. They got enough, guys. They do. And Cleve Raymond hasn't been able to stay healthy. I understand that. But when he is healthy, you guys know what Khalif Raymond is? I know a lot of Lions fans do, but for the ones that are clamoring for a wide receiver, he can play too. Like I'm fine with what the Lions have right now. I'm fine with what they have. If they want to bring someone in, go ahead. If they don't, cool. Let's roll. Let's get the season started. Where are you guys at with it? Am I crazy? Do they need a wide receiver? Or are you on the same page with me that DPJ can definitely fill that Josh Reynolds role better than people expect he can? Please chime in the comment section below. And don't forget, subscribe. We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, and you guys have helped us get close to it. Until next time, you can tune into our live show in the meantime, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, and I'll see you guys.